What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, you already know we are doing a Buffbunny collection try-on review haul Gab style. And what I mean by that is we are going through sizing, material, fabric breakdown, how they perform, my favorites, my pieces that you could pass up on, important details when it comes to getting the things that you want the most. Literally everything that you need to know when it comes to a Buffbunny collection launch, I have got you. If this is your guys' first time here, hello, welcome. My name is Gabrielle Tongle, but you can call me Gabs. What you can expect from my channel is everything from Buffbunny collection reviews, obviously, beauty, fitness, fashion, hacks, all of those good things. But you're here for the upcoming Buffbunny collection Frozen launch that is happening on technically Friday, November 27th at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will have all the times in other time zones here, but like I said, technically it's a Friday, but technically it's a Thursday. So basically what I'm saying is that nobody is sleeping on Thursday night because we are all getting ready for this Frozen launch. In addition, it is also their Black Friday sale that starts that same time and day. So that will be coming up in another video where I discuss the things that will be on sale and the pieces that will be included in these sales. So again, that is for another video, and today is going to be solely focused on the new Frozen pieces. For those who may be new to Buffbunny Collection, Buffbunny Collection is a launch-based company. Therefore, some pieces are stocked up once, and then once they're sold out, they are gone. Depending on the pieces, sometimes they do come back in a restock, sometimes they come back in different colors, but we just never know. So if there's ever something that you want, you have to go get it ASAP during the launch. At the end of this video, I do share some tips on how you can make sure to grab some of your go-to pieces. As always, although I am a Buffbunny Collection athlete, my opinions remain very true and honest. If you guys have watched me before, you already know that I spill the tea, whether it's worth it or not. I'm very straightforward in a sense that I will let you guys know if I do not like something or if I think that you could pass up on something as well. If you guys do decide to shop this launch or the Black Friday sale, you guys can support me directly by using the code GABS at checkout. It does not give you a discount or anything like that. It just shows the company that you are supporting me as an athlete. Again, you definitely do not have to, but if you do, please let me know on Instagram, just because I do want to make sure that I thank you guys for taking the time to enter that code at checkout, although it technically doesn't really do much for you. In addition, I do also have a support link that you can use, but I do advise that just in case that you do use both the link and the code. Alright, we've got a lot to get into, so let's get right into it. Throughout the video, I will try to be as detailed as possible. We already know this video is going to be long, so I will also have timestamps down below in the description box that will take you right to the certain categories where I speak about certain items. So if you guys don't want to watch the whole thing, you can definitely make sure to just check out those timestamps again down in the description box. In addition, if I get any updates on any of the products that I do mention in this video that I feel like are worth mentioning, I usually address this over on my Instagram stories, or I will go ahead and comment down below in the pinned comment section of this video. So lots of places for you to check out for additional information, so make sure you check through everything pretty thoroughly. And if at the end of everything you do still have any questions about the launch, about sizing, or about anything in general, I am always available up until launch through my Instagram DM. So do not be afraid to send me a DM over there. That is usually the fastest way to get a hold of me. You can also leave your comments down below, and I do check it periodically. But again, if you guys do want a faster response, it is best to head over to my Instagram. And lastly, although I know some of you guys may want to skim through this video, I may or may not have a usual giveaway as I do in most of my Buffbunny collection videos, but I mean, that's just something you're gonna have to find out yourself through watching the video. Alright, let's get into the video because again, we have so much to go through. And here we are for the last Buffbunny collection launch of the year. How crazy. I will definitely say that Buffbunny collection killed it again. Like, I know this sounds redundant, but honestly, every launch I am just amazed by something. And I think for this one in particular, I just love how many different pieces they came out with and the color palette. I'm not usually a blue kind of person, but hello, I'm obviously loving the blue because it's literally all I've been wearing since I've gotten my package. And I'm all about the monochromatic kind of vibe, so I really love that they played around with different kinds of blues. I'm also a lighter piece, white piece kind of person, so the fact that we have lots of lighter pieces as well is something that I'm just enjoying so much. So overall, I'm very happy with this launch, and I'm just so excited to finally share all the details with you guys. And before we get started, we have to appreciate the extraness of this video right now. Like, hello new backdrop, hello sparkles on the lids, And low-key hello to the Gab lash. Yes, these are Gab's lashes. So, if you guys want to know more details about that, I obviously talked about it over on my Instagram. Okay, seriously, let's get started. Alright, so to keep this video as organized as possible, we're going to categorize them by the kind of item that they are. So sports bras, leggings, jackets, sweaters, things like that, and then that way you guys can go through whatever section that you're most interested in. And as always, I will go through the items that I physically have on hand, but for the pieces that I don't have on hand, I will make sure to mention what sizes I would get, what I think about them based on, talking to the other affiliates and athletes and talking to the company themselves, and just give you guys my honest opinion on those pieces that, again, I don't have on hand. So let's start with the sports bra that everybody loves. I honestly used to love it, and then just the more I wear it, the more I'm just like, oh, this is just not for the bustier girls, and that is the Revolution bra. So the Revolution bra is coming back in some beautiful, beautiful blue colors. It's the same fabric that it's always been, the same fit that it's always been. Nothing has changed other than some new colors. It is made of that super soft newbie fabric. It has a nice square neckline, and it's also a little bit longer, so it does kind of act as a crop top, which is nice. The only downfall to it, and this is particularly for my bustier girls, I know a lot of you guys watch me because I am on the bigger titty committee, so I can definitely just vouch for you guys as to what bras are worth your time or not. And for the Revolution bra, it just gives me so much cleavage, and I do find that I get a little bit of spillage coming out because of the way the neckline is. You'll see in some photos and videos that I have on the screen that it's a bit much. My breasts are enhanced, so I don't know if it's because I have enhanced boobs, but I know literally all of the girls on the team love the bra so much, and I still do. It's just that when it comes to the cup coverage, it's not optimal for the larger cup ladies. So if you are on the larger cup side of things, then I would definitely keep that in mind when it comes to the Revolution bra. But again, I know it is an all-time favorite for so many people. So the next bra is the McKinley bra. This is a new design. Super pretty, love the detail, and I was a little hesitant about this one just because normally with spaghetti strap kind of situation bras, I'm not for them just because they normally dig into my traps. However, this one has adjustable straps, which means that I could loosen it a little bit, because that was usually my issue, is that it was just too tight. So the fact that it has an adjustable feature to it is really nice, and so that was like, okay, I definitely need to try that. In addition, it is made of the Energy fabric, which we all know I love because it is like Nubri fabric's sister, where it's like buttery soft, and it's just a little bit more compressive in the best way possible, where it just hugs you a little bit better. And personally, I just find it's a little bit softer than the Nubri fabric. If you're looking for that second skin kind of fabric, I would definitely say the Energy fabric and the Nubri fabric are your go-tos. But anyways, back to the bra. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. And the reason that I say this is because of the way it's structured in the front. Again, it just doesn't give enough coverage for someone who has the cup size that I have. Again, I am enhanced, so this could be why I'm having a lot of these issues per se. So just keep that in mind as I talk about the pros and cons of these bras. So as you'll see on the screen, there isn't a whole lot of cup coverage at the top, so there's a lot of side boob in my opinion. And you can really just see, my boob to my armpit kind of thing. And for some people, that might just be a really big turn off. But again, I just like that finally I do feel like pretty comfortable in like a spaghetti strap kind of bra. If you're someone like me who carries a decent amount of body fat in the back, it's not the best just because of the fine details and straps, but it's just so gorgeous the way that they designed this bra. And I mean, this isn't the only one that has such beautiful designs in the back, as you'll see coming up, but I would say that is something to just keep in mind for those who might have a similar body type to myself. Overall, the bra is your average height as well. It doesn't have a longer strap underneath by any means to make it like a longer bra like the Revolution bra that I just talked about. It is just kind of your average sports bra height. I also did notice that although I went with my normal large size, I did have a little gapping going on in the sides. You can kind of see it in some of the photos that I'll put up here. I feel like if I were to size down to a medium, it would just be definitely a no when it comes to cup coverage. So this is something you'll hear me talk about a lot, especially when it comes to bras and leggings. I kind of have to pick and choose the battles that I want to face when it comes to my sizing because I am a different kind of body type. And so that is something that I want you guys to keep in mind as well, is that as much as, you know, these pieces try to accommodate for all the different body types, sizing sometimes you do have to pick and choose what you want more. And for me, for the most part, when it comes to the sports bras, I want something that'll give me the most cup coverage as well as support. So that's just my take when it comes to sizing. So a lot of the pieces that you'll see me talk about, again, sports bras and leggings, I do fit multiple sizes, but it just comes down to what I prioritize more when it comes to the way certain things fit. The next bra we're going to talk about is another energy fabric bra, and that is the Juno bra. So this one is, again, another gorgeous detailed back piece, and it's actually the one that I'm wearing right now. So the issue I have is, again, just the thinner straps just don't have the same kind of cup coverage as I do with, like, say, the Revolution bra with a thicker strap. I do find that the cleavage is all right. With this one and the McKinley bra, the cleavage is kind of like, you know, the usual that I get with sports bras that are just the normal scoop. That's just something you gotta accept when you got some girls, okay? So, and again, this is just a normal height kind of bra as well. It was just kind of like a chill bra. I definitely appreciate that they changed it up with the detailing of the seams in the front of this bra. I think that's just another great touch. I'm all about the little details differentiating each piece that Buffbunny collection launches, and so while things might appear similar, they are different in their own way. So for example, this one, it's all about the detailing in the back. Just so pretty and definitely something we haven't seen yet. And again, this one would be a really great one for really anything. The energy fabric is such a great fabric to have for whether it's training, hanging out at home, running errands, whatever it is. It's definitely not the most sweat wicking by any means. Would I say that it's high support? Definitely not, especially for my bustier girls, just because we just don't have that much cup coverage. With this one, I definitely did not have any issues with it digging into my traps or anything like that. Next, we have the Jade Mesh Bra. This one is coming back. We have previously seen it in the summer launch in the Citrus Lilac, and I personally like this bra. I think that it's a really great sweat wicking bra, so if you guys are looking for the most sweat wicking one, it would definitely be this Jade Mesh one. And honestly, although it is a thinner strap bra, I do find that maybe because it is a double strap and just the way that it's just designed, the amount of back coverage there is and the band at the bottom, I just feel the most secure in this Jade Mesh bra, especially like if I were to do any sort of jumping and stuff, I would feel fine in it. I would say this is definitely more of a medium to high support. And I know for sure for my smaller cup ladies that this one is a really good one. And again, this one is made of that more performance-based material. So it's a spandex polyester blend, which is very similar to the marble, the citrus lilac. And so it's a little slippery, but not too slippery. So hopefully that makes sense to you, but definitely I would say this one is the most supportive bra that I've talked about so far. And I'm just really happy that this snow camo print has come back. It is just so pretty. They launched this last year with a different kind of bra, and unfortunately that bra was definitely a no for the larger cup ladies. So I'm really glad that finally I have a matching snow camo print bra to go with my leggings from last year that I don't feel like, hi, my boobs are out, you know? So really happy to see it come back. And in addition, we've got some new beautiful patterns, and that is the Frostbite color and the Avant Ice as well. Such unique patterns. I especially love the Frostbite. I love that it's like a white, but with like paint swatches of the blue with a little bit of like marks as if you're like ice climbing. Like, it's just so pretty. The Avant Ice is nice as well. It just wasn't really for me. It kind of reminds me of like a wall art piece with just the different contrasts of all the colors and the prints, but regardless, I love all the prints that are included in this launch. I think they're just something we definitely have not seen before, and it almost looks like a subtle tie-dye, but not. It's just, it's so fitting for this whole Frozen theme is what I have to say. And there are some matching pieces coming up in the bottom, so just stay tuned for that. But I did have to just recognize the new patterns coming out in this launch. All right, so let's talk about some bras that I don't have. I'm gonna save the one that I'm most excited for at the end, or should I talk about it now? Okay, I'm just gonna talk about it now. But this Blizzard zip-up bra, I am so excited. I am bummed that it didn't come on time. They're literally still waiting for the shipment, so I am just anxiously waiting for it to get to me. But when I read the description of this bra, when I saw it on a few of the models when they were taking photos for it, I was like, this is the bra I've been waiting for all year. And I honestly have no doubt that once I do get it and finally get to try it on, I am going to love it. First of all, zip-ups are always the best for bustier girls when it comes to support. I feel like it's been a hot minute since us bustier girls have seen a bra from Buffbunny collection that we're like, absolutely, this is for our bustier girls. I mean, the last launch, which is the Rebel launch, we did get the confidential sports bra, which was probably the best thing that we've had in a while for support-wise. For, again, speaking for my bustier girls, but this Blizzard zip-up sports out, but this Blizzard zip-up sports bra, I think, is the one, ladies. Cross fingers. I will have an update for you guys over on my Instagram because I probably will get it mid next week. By the time you guys are watching this, it's Monday, so hopefully I'm getting it Tuesday, Wednesday. Regardless, I'll get it before the launch, hopefully, and I will try it on for you guys. But honestly, I have no doubt that we are going to love it. I'm just going to read the description for you guys. Although it is a square neckline, I think it's this whole zip-up situation that is really going to be on our side when it comes to support. In addition, we've got the thicker straps, and then it is a high performance and a four-way stretch kind of bra as well. So it's definitely going to be another one next to the Jade Mesh one that is going to be great for your high performance activities. Alright, so next we have the Bear Claw sports bra. This one is going to be very similar to what the Bear Claw tank top looks like with the one shoulder. Right away, I assume this is going to be like kind of like the Vibe bra kind of situation. However, looking closer at the photos, I really don't think this is going to be the bra for coverage wise. You can see already in the tank that it kind of cuts at like a weird spot on the boob where you just get a lot of armpit surface area. And so for me personally, that's just not what I'm wanting. So I think this is a bra that we could pass on. I love the idea of, you know, a one shoulder kind of thing, but I'm not crazy about the way that that cuts there. I mean, I would have liked it if it came up a little higher like the Vibe bra did, but this one I can definitely tell is just not going to be my favorite. I mean, it could look cute on the smaller cup girls for sure, but I just don't think this is going to be the most flattering for everybody. I think it really just depends on your style. Just according to my calculations of seeing, you know, photos and the description and everything like that, I just don't think it's going to be the bra for a lot of people, but we'll see. And another bra that is coming back is the Monarch bra. We have seen this one a few times this year actually come back in a few colors, and so just like the Revolution bra, it's the exact same beautiful design, fit, feel that we all love. I just love the way that it's designed and the way that it just covers the back really nicely. Again, for someone like me who carries a lot of body fat in the back, I usually have that issue with a lot of bras, but this Monarch one I never have that issue with, and so it's always been a favorite of mine. Definitely not a high performance kind of bra by any means, but when it comes to just being comfortable, especially, you know, when you're wearing tight sweaters and stuff like that, this is one of my favorites to wear under something like, say, what I'm wearing right now, where we're not worrying about, you know, the back rolls or anything like that. So again, this one is coming out in some new beautiful colors that you'll see on the screen. So if you guys love the Monarch bra, this is definitely the time to be grabbing it. And I mean, I think we've all been waiting for the moment for it to come out in white. And so I'm just very excited that, again, it is making a comeback yet again for this launch. And so the final bra that we have to talk about for this Frozen launch is the Denali bra. So another new design that we haven't seen before. The detailing on the back looks very dainty and very just simple and elegant. So again, very strappy in the back, but not as much as the other ones. Again, the way that I like to describe it is just very dainty and like simple. The straps in the front look very similar to the Jeannot bra, so not too thick, but not too thin where it's spaghetti strap. It's just kind of like thinner, you know? And so again, I think this bra would be another one of those kind of lower impact kind of sports bras, and definitely not something that I'd be jumping around in by any means. I mean, again, this could be different for my smaller cup girls, but for our bustier ones, definitely not. So that is everything when it comes to the sports bras. Let's move on to the bottoms. We've got a few bottoms coming out for this launch, some new and some simply improved. So we will start off with the Limitless leggings and biker shorts. So the leggings are something that we have seen in the citrus lilac print again. However, this time we have no front seam. A lot of the leggings in this launch have no front seam, and I am here for it. If you guys saw my Instagram live of me doing a live unboxing kind of situation, then you guys know how hyped I am when it comes to no front seams. It is definitely something that I will always favor whenever I can when it comes to activewear going forward. I just didn't realize how much of a difference it would make until I started to get more and more pieces without a front seam, and I'm like, thank you so much. However, I will say that in one of the pants that is launching this launch, I found that I got a camel toe, which I was very confused about because I'm like, what? No front seam is supposed to mean no camel toe, but I was surprised. But anyways, that is for an upcoming legging. So back to the Limitless leggings. They are coming back in the snow camel print that we have seen before. In addition, we now have a short as well. This is more of a biker short length. So it's honestly perfect for my taller girls and my shorter girls. It doesn't come too long, it doesn't come too short, and this one has pockets. So if you guys are wanting something with pockets, then you'll definitely want the Limitless pieces. Firstly, for me, I have no preference on pockets or not because quite honestly, I kind of forget to use them. So for me, it's no big deal whatsoever. But again, really excited to see that these Limitless pieces have no front seam. And again, these are more of the polyester spandex blend kind of material where they are definitely very sweat wicking and more on that slippery side, but definitely not too slippery. I know I am sounding so repetitive, but I just want to make sure to paint the most clear picture for you guys as to what to expect from these prints, these materials, everything like that. All right, next we have the new Lynx leggings. I wasn't crazy about these at first when I first saw them, and I think it's because I saw the two-toned ones where the panel was a different color from the actual leggings, and so I was like, I'll be alright without those. They don't really go like where your quad sweep kind of is. It's just kind of there somewhere on your thigh. I don't think it's totally out of place like I have felt about some leggings that do have, you know, the thigh contouring or the booty contouring. So it definitely wasn't something that bothered me enough to be like, hey, I need to let them know that kind of thing. So you can see here on the photos and videos as to where it sits on me, and that's just kind of where it sits, but it's definitely, again, nothing that I would say is a pro or a con where it like accentuates anything. So that's really good as well. This one is made of that energy fabric. Again, I'm thinking that we are shifting from the new breed to the energy because it's just better than the new breed in a sense that it's just a little bit more body hugging is the way I like to describe it, where I feel like the new breed fabric more so just sits on the skin and acts as a second skin, where that energy just gives you a little bit more of that compression, but not too much compression, if that makes sense. And I just personally find it's just a little bit softer. Honestly, in my opinion, I find that the Lynx leggings are very, very similar to the next leggings that I'm going to talk about, which are the Live Free leggings. And the reason I mention that is because it has that same kind of booty contouring in the back where the seam kind of dips down into like a triangle to really just accentuate the glutes, and then it is cut at a weird place where it's not quite low rise but it's also not quite high rise. Again, when it comes to other colors that are launching in this legging, you will notice that they are a little bit more two-toned when it comes to the paneling here, where for this color that I have, it is the same color in the quad to the legging itself. So just something to keep in mind if you guys are thinking about any of the other colors that this legging is launching in. Alright, so next is the Live Free legging. So this year we saw the Live leggings come out, and I think just about everyone was dying for them because they were literally the perfect legging in a sense of the way that they fit, they feel, and then the booty contouring as well. They quickly became a favorite for everybody and quickly replaced the Rosa leggings that everyone loved for the longest time. Well, at least personally for me, they definitely did replace my Rosa leggings that I thought I loved so much. But anyways, they are coming back with the word free in them because they are just slightly different in the sense that there is no front seam. So again, minimizing the chances of getting a camel toe. I would say there's a guarantee of no camel toe, but as I've tried the leggings on and as I've worn on my leggings a little bit more, there's no such thing as impossible. It's definitely possible, but it's definitely not as high of a chance as a legging that does have a front seam. So for these ones, I didn't find that I had a camel toe at all, but again, with the next one that I'm going to talk about, I did find that I had one for whatever reason. But that is the biggest improvement from the Live leggings leggings to the Live Free ones is simply that they removed the front seam. It still has that beautiful booty contouring that we loved from the first ones, so I'm glad that that stayed around, and just overall they removed the front seam. They still fit and feel the exact same with the Energy fabric, so no worries there. If you guys loved the Live leggings, then you'll definitely love the Live Free leggings. The Motion leggings. So this, oh my god, just take a minute to appreciate the frostbite print. It is just so stunning. And so these are the new Motion leggings. They are essentially what I would like to say the Limitless legging, just without pockets. So if you guys don't care for the pockets, then I would definitely go with the Motion legging. And another difference is that the Motion legging is not coming out in the snow print either. So if you're really wanting the snow camo print, then you'll definitely want to go with the Limitless ones. If you're more so just trying to decide between the Frostbite and the Avant Ice, then you have two options. Again, these have no front seam. The booty isn't as accentuated as it is in the last two leggings that I talked about, but it still has a bit more of a lower dip than some of their other leggings that they do have. The one thing that I will mention is that in these ones in particular, although I went with my regular size that I normally do when it comes to the polyester blend leggings, for whatever reason, these ones did fit a little bit tighter when I first put them on, but then as I wore them throughout the day, they felt fine, so that's just something to keep in mind. In addition, I did find that these ones gave me a camel toe, even though there was no front seam, so I don't know how that works. Maybe it's the material, because this is the first like polyester spandex that's very similar to like the marble and stuff that has no front seam, but I did notice that, so I did want to make sure that I did let you guys know on that. But it wasn't anything where I was constantly having to like pull out my camel toe. It was more so just something that I noticed when I first put them on, and then I'd periodically notice like when I was like walking or standing a certain way. But again, throughout the day as I wore them, they did get more and more comfortable as well. So next up is the Northern Lights leggings. Everybody is curious about these bad boys here, and that is because they are coming off very differently in photos, videos, and so I'm going to make this very clear as to what the material really is. It is not sparkly, glittery by any means like, say, my eyeshadow. That is actual sparkle. The fabric is made of a micro dot fabric where, depending on how the light hits it, makes it appear sparkly, but it also gives it that leathery effect. So a lot of the times, for example, when I am creating my competition suit, I choose the micro dot fabric like this so that it appears more sparkly on stage. So the same thing with this is that it does appear more sparkly under all these lights. So on the natural light, my studio lights here, it appears like it has a sparkle to it, where it more so has that wet, leathery kind of look instead. But if you do again look close up, you do see the micro dots themselves. So I wanted to make sure that I really mention that as to what the situation really is when it comes to these leggings. Either way, this is how they appear when you wear them, and so if you're all about that, amazing. If not, then you could pass up on these. I personally am all about the leather looking kind of vibe, and these definitely remind everybody of the Rebel leggings that previously launched, because they did release the leathery kind of look then, but these ones are definitely more like an all legging leather kind of thing. Very easy to dress up for sure, especially the black ones. It's the trend for everyone to be wearing, you know, faux leather leggings, jackets, shirts, everything like that. And so if you're about that trend, these are going to be a great one for you to wear in the gym as well as casually dressing up or down. Alright, so I'm trying on these Northern Lights leggings again, and I'm noticing that there's hella loose fabric around the V. So I would definitely say size down in these for this exact reason. It's just not very flattering having all that extra material, especially if you like to hike your leggings up. So alone, you can see that the leggings do come up pretty high, so I would say that these are definitely like an ultra high-rise kind of situation. And so yeah, I really wanted to make sure you guys knew that. Like, it doesn't give me camel toe per se, it just really emphasizes the V there, and there's just a lot of fabric, so not loving that. But overall, I do love the leggings. I think these are a great Spanx dupes, especially the black ones. So if you guys are looking for like a leathery kind of legging that is like comfortable, but you can also dress it up, then definitely the Northern Lights leggings are going to be the ones for you guys. But for sizing, just keep in mind to size down so that you don't have so much extra fabric like I do here. And then, as you guys can see, this is what the back looks like. So it doesn't have a booty contour like the other leggings do. It just goes straight across. And then, yeah, they're just really, really high-rise. As you can see, these are literally meeting my bra really, really well. So just keep that all in mind. In addition, I would not recommend wearing these for a workout just because the material that they're made of, definitely not very breathable and you would get really, really hot. So I would really use these just for like dressing up or like running errands kind of thing. You guys already know when I'm this close to the camera, it means one thing. It is another giveaway, the last giveaway of 2020. We're doing one on Instagram and one here on YouTube. So if you guys want to enter the Instagram one, you guys can look out for this photo here and it'll have all the details there. But for the YouTube one, it is going to be as usual. All you have to do is make sure you are subscribed to my channel down below. Make sure you take a screenshot of your favorite part of this video, upload it to your Instagram stories, and make sure to tag me in that story so I can see the story itself, or else I'll just never know if you actually did post the screenshot of your favorite part of this video. It can literally be any part. I've seen some of you guys get real creative and like screenshot my like eye rolls, or like when I'm giving sass, or when I'm showing your favorite product, whatever it might be. Take a screenshot of it, upload it to your Instagram stories, tag me so that I can see it, and then come back here, comment down below what your Instagram is or your email so that if you are the winner, I can contact you. And the winner will be winning a Buffbunny collection gift card for you guys to use for the upcoming launch Black Friday sale. So both giveaways will be ending on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure you guys enter by then if you guys want to win either the Instagram giveaway or the YouTube giveaway. You guys can, like I said, enter both for more chances to win. But that is all you gotta do for the YouTube giveaway. It's super simple and easy. I cannot wait to see what you guys screen grab because literally every single launch you guys have been just hilarious and just, you kill me. But anyways, this is just my way of giving back to you guys for all of your guys' support always when it comes to Buffbunny collection and just watching this video. So thank you guys so much. Let's get right back into the review. All right, and let's talk about some leggings that are coming back that I do have from previous launches, but not from this launch. However, I did clarify whether or not there are any changes, and the answer was no. They're simply just coming back and coming back in some new colors as well. So previously we just saw the Outlaw leggings come out, and this was a new one that we saw in the Rebel launch, made of the new Perform fabric. So this one is definitely great for your high impact HIIT kind of cardio sessions where it is going to absorb that sweat and not really show much sweat at all in general. Very high-waisted, especially for someone who is shorter. This is a particular legging that I noticed it was quite high-waisted. In addition, this one has no front seam, and it also has a seam at the very top as well. So if you do not like leggings that have a seam at the very top, then I would skip out on these. But overall, these are kind of my go-to legging when it comes to, like, I don't feel that lean today, so let me just feel a little bit more snatched and like a little bit more tummy control, and that is definitely the Outlaw leggings. Literally, I'm on my time of the month right now, and I've been wearing those pretty often this week because I'm just like feeling like a balloon. So these leggings are definitely great for compression wise, performance wise, everything like that. The only downfall is truly that top seam at the top that I personally am not crazy about, but again, it could bother you, it could not bother you. For this legging in particular, I would advise sizing down because I did go with my truest size, which is a medium, and I do find myself pulling them up quite often, and they just don't fit my leg as fitted as I like my leggings to fit, and they are very stretchy as well. Now, the only thing that you have to keep in mind is that depending on if you do size down and if you do carry a lot of your body fat in your stomach area, that top seam could dig in and give you a bit of a muffin top. And so again, as I mentioned earlier in the video, you kind of have to pick and choose the battles that you want to, confront when it comes to some of the sizing in pieces if you're in between or not. So another favorite that is coming back is the Rosa leggings, but the ones with pockets. These ones are coming back in a few new colors. I would be interested to know if they feel a bit different, just because I have found that throughout the launches, Rosa leggings do fit a little bit different. I personally wasn't too crazy about the Rosa pocket leggings when they first came out, just because I didn't find them to be as soft as they used to be. But I know that a lot of people do love the Rosa leggings and just love the added pockets. And so if you've been waiting to get your hands on them again, they are coming back in some new colors. And again, as I've been told, they have not made any changes from them. They're still the great design that you all love. And again, that newbie fabric is my second favorite fabric to the Energy one, giving you that buttery soft kind of feel. They're definitely not going to be as compressive or body hugging as, say, the Live Free leggings, just because that newbie fabric again is truly meant to be more of that second skin situation where it just sits on the skin, rather than really trying to hug it all in. So just keep that in mind when deciding which leggings to go with when it comes to maybe something you're looking for to be more compressive. Another pant that is coming out, which isn't quite your athleisure pant, it is more so for our dressier ladies who are going to the office, or maybe you just like to wear dress pants, and it is the presidential pants. So we previously saw the VP pants come out, and literally it is like a legging material in a dress pants, so you can feel super comfortable in them all day, all night, in those meetings, sitting down, whatever it might be, being the boss babe that you are. And so the presidential pants are a little bit different from the VP pants. Oh my gosh, you guys, these presidential pants are absolutely everything. I had no idea what they looked like when I was filming this video, and I'm seeing these for the first time as I'm editing this video, and I am in love, and 100% I'm grabbing these myself, even though I'm not going anywhere anytime soon where I need to dress up in business pants, but it's fine, we're fine. Can we take a minute to appreciate the new waistband? It is definitely more of a jogger waistband versus the VP pant. The VP pant had a side zipper and a clasp, and so that was a little bit restricting on the waist, and so it made it really difficult to go with a size that was appropriate for not only the legs but also the waist. Now they've changed it so that the waistband again is like a jogger, so I would highly recommend you guys go with your jogger size, such as your Jasmine joggers or your striped joggers, as that's what it'll fit more like. You could definitely size down, but for the most part I would say stay true to size, just because you really don't need your business pants to be like legging tight. But again, because of how ultra stretchy this material is, you would be fine by sizing down as well. It all depends on the fit that you prefer. From where the seams lay, where the pockets are, I just absolutely love how different these presidential pants are, and just how it really levels up your everyday business pants situation. They are just so comfortable, so stretchy, and just so flattering to the woman's body, and I'm just all about it. So I absolutely will be grabbing these myself, and highly recommend that you guys do too if you're looking for a business pant that is going to fit like a jogger legging kind of situation. Where the VP pants, which are the ones that I was wearing in the Boss launch, just have the side zipper and the clasp. So these are the slight differences that you'll find between the two pants. So if you previously got the VP pants and you just want another style, the presidential pants fit the exact same. From what I know, I don't physically have them on hand, but they are also very stretchy and just that comfort level that we're all looking for. I will have a photo of the presidential pants on the screen, but that is the main difference in the two business pants that Buffbunny collection has released. So the final bottoms that I will be talking about for this Frozen launch is the Frozen short. So this is another one of those cute pieces that are perfect for at home, a girl's night in. They are made of the new velvet luxury stretchy material that is coming out in a dress and a pullover and a cami that I will talk about later. But these are the shorts, super cute, and just like I said, another one of those pieces that are just great for at home. I mean, we're all loving the velour, the velvet trend, or I mean, at least I am, and so I think these are just such a cute little like luxury, sexy kind of piece to have for around the house. And so if you guys are looking for some new cute at-home loungewear, then you'll definitely love these Frozen shorts. Personally for me, I would want them to be a little bit looser just because I would only wear them at home, and so I would probably get a medium just to make sure that I am comfortable, not too big, not too small, and just straight chillin'. In addition, like I said, they are made of a very stretchy material, and so you would be good going with either size. I think it would just kind of depend on how you want them to fit. These shorts are great because they also come with a zippered pocket on the side. So in the past, for the lounge shorts that we've seen from the Dreamy shorts and the Balance shorts, it's always had a clasp close, where these ones have a zipper close, which is nice, so that if you do decide to wear them out, you know, say if you're in a nicer climate than I am, where it's definitely not shorts weather here, then you could definitely put your keys or card or whatever you might want to put into your shorts and feel like it is securely in there as well. Okay, let's move on to the tops, which will include some shirts, some jackets, some coats, and then we are very, very close to the end. So if you guys are still sticking around, love it. Here for it. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's dive into what I'm wearing, because I know we're all wondering, what is she wearing? It is just so pretty. The blue, the texture, the 3/4 zip. It is literally my favorite sweater, I think, to be honest, that is launching. I thought it'd be the teddy coats. Teaser, yes, the teddy coats are coming back. But I've been really liking this, and I think it's just because I love the length of it. It's not quite crop. It's kind of like a 3/4 crop, and for me, it's like the perfect length for my torso because hello, 5'1" and 3/4 coming at you. And so it's literally so perfect for me, and I just love the 3/4 zip kind of situation. You can show a little clavage if you want. You can be like, nope, we're going all the way up. Doesn't really matter. It's just so nice, and I love that they actually changed the detailing in some of the zippers of the pieces. And instead of the logo being like raised on the metal, it's actually see-through, which I think is just really cute. The branding on this sweater is honestly so minimal. I honestly think it's only on the zipper. I could be lying because I can't really see the back of me, but very minimal. And I wasn't sure about this texture, to be honest. At first I thought it'd be like kind of like cheap because I have seen some pieces from other brands with this texture and it's just not it. It's like thin, not nice, cheap, no. But this one is definitely more a luxury version of that, where I would say is definitely worth it. It's not thick, but it's thicker than, like I said, the ones that I've seen that are just not good quality. It is a little bit thicker here on the cuffs, and there are thumb holes as well. And I don't know, I just love the texture. It just like levels up your 3/4 zip to just something cuter, you know? And this color is just everything. I love it so much, and this just layers so nicely with like jackets and everything like that, especially with the colder weather. And honestly, like, yeah, like you'll probably see me sweating. No, I have a fan on, so I'm not sweating too much, but you can't really see my sweat marks that much. I don't know, I can't really tell through the monitor. But sweat waking wise, I feel like it would definitely show some sweat just because feeling the material, it's like that slick kind of material, but I also feel like it would absorb it pretty quickly. But I don't know, I'm just not too crazy about like if something's sweat wicking or not. It's like I sweat, you see it kind of thing, and that's just how I am. So you'd probably see sweat in this, but I'm sure it would dry up pretty quickly because of the material it is. It's not like, say, the newbie fabric or the energy fabric where it'll take a little bit longer. But yeah, love this 3/4 zip. I am wearing a medium right now, but I think I could have sized up to a large to just be a little bit looser. As I wear this, I will get like imprints of the like wave material on my hands. When I was shooting in it, I actually had these on like the whole time, and when I took off the sweater, I had imprints of the wave in my hand. And so you can even see that it's just really fitted. So definitely if you want like a little bit of a looser fit, I would say to size up. Personally for me, I'm happy with the medium, but like I said, could have sized up if I wanted it to be just like not too tight around my arms and hands and stuff like that. All right, so next is the Northern Lights zip up jacket. This one is very fitted, I will say right away. Usually I do go for the medium large in like these kind of sweaters and like the Northern Lights sweater as well, just because I feel like they should be like pretty fitted. And then also I find when I go like a little bit longer, it's just too long on me because of my torso. And so for the Northern Lights one, right away when I put it on, I'm like, damn, is this gonna fit my boobs? Because it's just so fitted. But once I got over it, it was fun and it didn't feel uncomfortable by any means. And so this one, in comparison to the Nova Zip and the Phantom jacket, is similar to what I said about the Phantom versus the Nova, in a sense that the Nova is definitely more the looser fit, where the Phantom was more of a fitted fit, and so is this Northern Lights one. It is definitely a more fitted fit. So if I were to compare this to any of the zip ups in the past, I would say that this does compare mostly fit wise to the Phantom jacket, just with a hood, and then it doesn't have any zippers in the pockets. It's just open like that, and then it has the same kind of like scoop design at the bottom. So that's what I would say when it comes to the sizing, is that it is very fitted for sure. Again, I could have gone up to a large, but I feel like it would just be too long on me, and so that's why I wouldn't. But for comfortability wise, and so it wasn't so tight or like as much of a struggle zipping it up, I would definitely say I should have gone with a large if we're talking about what my truest size is. But what you'll see me trying on is a medium. All right, going back to the velvet pieces, we have the Twilight pullover, which is here. So this does have more of a boat neck kind of cut, where it's a wider neck like this. I sized up to a large just because I wanted this to be really loose and like chill, just because I know like I'll probably throw this on over like some leggings or just like at home and I just want to be like comfy. And so I sized up to a large, which I don't normally do for long sleeves, but I was able to kind of do like an off the shoulder kind of thing because I did go with a large. So I did like that. This is just, again, super soft and very very stretchy, as you can see, and it's definitely more of a relaxed fit, so it's definitely not meant to be like super tight, like say this pullover that I'm wearing. And so that is the pullover. This would go really great with the shorts, or again, if you wanted to just throw it over any sort of leggings or just hang out at home in, whatever you desire. But this is the Twilight pullover. This one does not have any thumb holes, but it does cuff at the ends here so that it's like, you know, kind of secure at the end, and then kind of gives you that like looser fit kind of look. All right, and before we move on to more of the like coats and jackets, let's talk about the few tops that I don't have. And that is the Frozen cami, which again is the same kind of velvety material as the shorts and that pullover and the dress that I mentioned. The cami is a little bit of a V cut as well. So again, I feel like the cami and short sets are very like sexy holiday at home vibe for like the girls or your partner kind of thing. Not so much to be wearing out in public, but I mean, do what you want to do. Another trend that I've been seeing a lot is people wearing like those kind of textured tank tops over like long sleeves or like turtlenecks. So I don't know, have fun with fashion, you know what I mean? Like express yourself with some of these pieces. But anyways, the Frozen cami is just one of those pieces that I don't have but is coming out. It does have adjustable straps as well as a side zipper, so I don't know how stretchy that will be, and that will probably be a deciding factor as to what size you get. I'll talk about this a little bit more when it comes to the dress, because the dress also has a zipper, but it's also very stretchy. So when it comes to the cami, I would just keep in mind that there is that side zipper, so although the material itself is stretchy, you'll have a little bit of a restriction because of that side zipper. It also has a built-in bra, which is great because we don't want to be wearing no strapless bras, no strapped bras to add straps to this beautiful cami, so I think that is amazing. All right, now onto the Bear Claw tank that I did mention briefly when I was talking about the Bear Claw bra, and that is this asymmetrical kind of flowy kind of tank top that has this beautiful like little mesh cutout detailing. Again, if asymmetrical is for you, and I think if you were a smaller chested woman, you would like this bra. But again, when I asked around, people did agree that it just kind of cuts weird where like the non-strap part is. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about this asymmetrical, is that you might find that it doesn't fit quite perfectly or has the right amount of coverage. But for my girls who love, you know, the flowier, it's not super flowy, but it just kind of comes out a little bit, and it's not like all just tight. But again, personally for me, it is just not my vibe. All right, so the final kind of, oh,
Hey, how'd you get in here?
aw, Kashi wants to say hi. Want to say hi? Okay, so the final top situation is the lower 48 crop. So instantly when I saw this one, I thought of like the Lululemon Amazon tank top that everyone is going crazy about, where it's kind of like, I don't even remember what the Lululemon tank tops were called. I want to say it's called the Power Y tank, and I literally would get them cropped all the time because I loved the tank but didn't like how long it was, because again, short person problems, and so I feel like this tank really brings me back to that. I personally do not have this, but I did ask Kara what she thought about it, and she said it was great, so cute, but the only problem was is that the straps kept falling for her when she was working out in it. So unfortunately that is a con, as I know that would be really annoying, especially for me, and I can definitely see that being an issue for me with, again, my trap situation. So that's just something to keep in mind, but it is an adorable tank top. And again, this is just that kind of tank top that I would wear all the time back in the day.
So sorry ladies, I forgot to mention this Limitless flow top that we'll be releasing as well, and this is made of that marble material that we all know and love, and again, the same material as the Limitless leggings and the Motion leggings. It is only coming out in the marble print here, but it's great for those who do love the flowy top kind of style. I personally would pass on this just because I just don't think it's anything like super crazy or out there, but that's just my personal preference. I would say just stick to your true size or size up if you'd like a more flowier fit, or of course you could size down as well if you wanted a more fitted fit. But overall, I would go with your Aurora crop top sizing, as it's the same material as the Aurora crop tops that have been recently launching.
And one last thing before we move on to like the coat situation, this hibernation hoodie is coming out, and it is very similar to the Namaste sweaters, but slightly different. I will have the fabric breakdown of this hibernation sweater, but what I've been told is that it is just better than the Namaste one. It is stretchy, super soft, and a poly rayon spandex fabric, and it has this nice mock neck design as well, so it's not quite a turtleneck, it's like just kind of like slightly lower kind of thing, and it's definitely a relaxed fit. It doesn't crop by any means, and it's not tight at the bottom either. Definitely wear this to layer under a coat or something like that. Personally for me, I'm just not crazy about those kind of styles, but I know so many people just absolutely love that kind of stuff. So if you kind of like the Namaste sweater that launched earlier this year, then you'll definitely love this hibernation hoodie. It's a very lightweight material, so again, another reason why it would be more of a layering piece, or if you just don't live in like a super cold place like I do. Okay, now let's get into the coats. So we have the beautiful teddy coat coming back, and I got it in this red color. Yes, for those asking, this is the same red that previously launched earlier this year. However, there are some minor changes to the teddy coats. So we have a difference in the clasp here where it now matches the actual teddy coat. So you'll see for all the colors, not only does the clasp, but also the leather matches the actual color of the coat. And so that is one of the biggest difference. It's the same like comfy hood that we all love, where it just like is like an infinity hood. You know what I mean? Like you're always gonna be comfy in this. I love that the cuffs here are like longer and everything. Oh, my hair. All right, that's better. And so I'm just really glad that they came back with them. It's funny because I literally posted maybe 2 weeks before I knew about the launch of me wearing my teddy coat saying that I was living in it. And little did I know, and little did we all know, they were coming back. So we've got some new colors. We've got white, we've got black, we've got this beautiful violet and this like navy blue. They're just like an absolute essential in the winter, and even like just at home. It's just your ultimate comfy vibes attire, you know? And then in addition, we do have a clasp now, which we did not have in the previous one, where you can kind of button it like this just to be like extra secure and closed. The only thing that I'm worried about is that if you don't handle this carefully, that this thing would come off. I mean, it's pretty sewed in there, but that was the one thing that I was worried about right away when I saw it. And then in addition, I found that they did make the Buffbunny logo just slightly bigger on the teddy coats as well. So I will put a comparison of the previous teddy coat to the new ones so you guys can see the difference a little bit more in detail. But yeah, just an essential, must have for sure. And I have no doubt that this will go pretty quickly because we all just love the comfy vibes. Am I right? We're all working from home. We're all, you know, just cold. And so it's just a must have. All right, so on to a piece that is very different. We have not seen something like this yet. And I am so impressed with the quality and the fact that it's stretchy. It really confuses me. But that is the Fifth Element Windbreaker. This is a jacket that is definitely essential for the fall weather, winter months, maybe depending on how cold it is. It's a very lightweight jacket for sure, and definitely more on like the raincoat windbreaker kind of situation. It's not as lightweight as some windbreakers I've had in the past where it's literally like super thin. This is surprisingly like well lined, you know, like it doesn't feel super thin or cheap either. The quality is just really good. They did such a good job with this, and the overall design of it is just really unique as well. I love that there's a removable hood. I love that there is the cinchable option as well, so you can kind of make it look like a peplum kind of vibe and just kind of give you more shape, so it's not just like a blob of like windbreaker, you know, like it just adds that finesse to give you those curves. So I really loved the cinching feature. I did initially get a large, and that was definitely too big. I thought that large would be the safest so that I could put like a sweater underneath, but as you'll see in this footage, it was just too long in the arms, and even when I did cinch it, it was just like, it kind of just made me look thicker than I already am, and so it just was not it. And so Buffbunny collection was nice enough to send me out a medium instead, and I'll definitely say that the medium fits better. I can still fit a thinner layer underneath, but I definitely could not fit a heavy sweater either. So it's like the happy medium of, again, maybe adding the hibernation hoodie and then the windbreaker so you have that little bit of warmth, but also that protection from the wind. For me, I found that the medium is what fit me the best overall. Yes, it was a little bit tighter in the chest and my back, but again, that's just something that I have to deal with my body type. I'm so sorry, it's probably hard to see with all my lights, like any detail that I'm showing you, but hopefully you're seeing the close-ups right now to give you a better idea. But there also is another pocket at the chest, so definitely great for like, say those who like to go hiking, or if you're going on a bike ride and it's like rainy or whatever it is. This is definitely going to be that jacket for my people who love being in the outdoors, and if it's definitely more on the like windier kind of side. It is also very, very waterproof, water resistant. I am doing a test here where I'm literally running it through water, and you can just see the water just bead off of it. Very similar to, say, the Game Changer backpack material, where it just is such a perfect material for wetness, okay? Again, the large did fit me a little bit more comfortably in my upper body and stuff. And so maybe if I was taller, my arms were reverse, my arms were longer, then maybe the large would have fit okay on me. But just for my size, my frame, everything like that, it was just too big. So hopefully seeing the side by side of the large and the medium will help you guys decide in regards to sizing. Fifth Element windbreaker, totally worth it. This is definitely going to be one of those premium pieces, so just keep in mind that the price point might be a little bit higher than, say, the average jacket or sweater, just because it is definitely like such a unique piece and just very high quality and just premium. So that is the Fifth Element windbreaker. And last but certainly not least, we have the Frozen dress. I posted this photo the other day and instantly everyone was like, okay, you convinced me, I need this dress. And it's honestly so unfortunate that we don't have any holiday parties coming up or anything like that. But it's just such a perfect like holiday dress. Like the color, this mistletoe color that I'm wearing is just screams Christmas to me. And I'm not usually a green colored person, but this mistletoe just had me at like, I need. It is also coming out in a lighter blue, a gold, and a black, but the green just like really spoke to me. I'm really excited to kind of dress this up, dress it down with like my fashion outfits. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you'll see that I'm kind of a fashion, beauty, fitness clothing kind of girl right now on there, and I'm having so much fun with it. So really excited to kind of dress it down to be more casual. Now, let's get down to the sizing and the fit. So initially I got a large, and in my live I did say that I thought it was going to be too big, and let me tell you, it was too big. I was just being cautious because there's a zipper and, you know, there's a built-in bra, which built-in bra is everything. So I'm really glad that there is a built-in bra similar to the tank. You definitely won't have to worry about, you know, a strapless bra or a strap bra or anything like that. You are good to go. And it's just like your typical kind of built-in bra situation. But the sizing was crazy because you'll see these clips of me trying on the large and it is so big. I was literally swimming in it and it's just so stretchy at the same time. So I wish that there wasn't that zipper because then it would be a lot easier to suggest sizing. But personally for me, because of how big it was, I did decide to go ahead and exchange it for a small. So we'll see how the small fits me because I want it to be like pretty fitted, but I'm also just nervous that it's not going to fit my cups now. So we will see. I just felt like with how big the large was that a medium just still would be not the fit that I want. And so in the photo that you guys all see, I'm actually holding it in the back like this to make it look like more fitted. Yeah, the sizing on that is a little bit weird and I just don't know how I really want to suggest this to you guys. So what I will do is put some measurements on the screen of the bust and the length of the dress, and hopefully that helps you guys decide what you want to do and kind of the differences between the lengths. I think the biggest thing is going to be making sure it fits your bust, but also making sure that it's not too short for my taller girls. So
okay guys, so as you can see from these clips, I definitely loved the fit of the small. It gave me the fit that I wanted when I took this photo that I said I was holding at the back of the dress. But the only problem with the small is that although it was the fit that I wanted, when I was going up and down the stairs in it, you guys, we could have had a V-slip, and that is not okay. I repeat, we do not want V-slips, and I also don't want you guys pulling down the dress all the time when you're wearing it. So I recommend to go with your true size for the dresses. Me, I'm going to stay with my small, obviously. However, I think for this one time, I would be okay if something wasn't completely fitted so that I wasn't pulling the dress down constantly. So I would definitely keep that in mind when it comes to sizing, is that while it would fit the bust and the body as fitted as we'd like it to be, it is constantly riding up if you go with that fitted size. So I would just say stick to your true size so that you're comfortable and you're not having to worry about pulling it down all the time, because that's just not the vibe, you know. Overall, love the dress, so cute, so comfy. It's just that is the only thing that kind of sucks.
Hopefully you're just seeing me in different sizes, and like I said, the measurements that I have on the screen will help you guys decide which size to go with. I'll also throw up some photos of some of the other girls wearing the dress and their stats, and again, hopefully that helps you guys decide on what size to go with. All right, you guys, that is everything when it comes to the Frozen launch coming up on technically Friday, November 27th at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. You're gonna want to make sure you know exactly what you want to get, not only for this launch, but also for Black Friday. And so what I would advise you guys to do is probably grab your Black Friday pieces first, check out, and then go in with your frozen pieces. But then again, it also depends on the frozen piece that you're looking at. I do know that they do have quite a bit of stock of the frozen pieces, knowing that so much is going on this day. So that's why I do say grab your Black Friday stuff first, because those pieces obviously don't have as much stock as, say, the frozen pieces. But if you know that you want something that is like super high in demand, say like the printed stuff or the teddy coats, I would kind of check out with those first. I definitely think the key to this launch and this sale is going to be checking out a few times. You do get free shipping with these amounts here, so just keep that in mind as well, and hopefully that helps you guys. I know it's going to be really, really crazy, and you know, one thing that I do want to mention, but just don't feel pressured to get absolutely everything, especially right now when you guys are watching this. We're still in a pandemic, and I know that times can be tough for some people, especially with the holidays coming up. And so financially, if it's just not something that works for right now, just know that it's totally okay. And at the end of the day, take care of your priorities, your necessities, and everything like that. And just because there's sales and new things coming up, don't feel that you need to get something. Definitely make sure that, you know, you're taking care of yourself and your necessities and your family first before anything. There's always going to be new activewear. There's always going to be sales. But at the end of the day, what's most important is taking care of, like I said, your essentials, your necessities. In addition, here are some additional tips when it comes to checking out, because I know that sometimes it's at checkout where you kind of lose your stuff. These are the tips here that you're going to want to follow to make sure that you get out there really quickly. Just, again, having your list ready of knowing what to get. You know, like I said, batching maybe different orders to like the hottest things that you really, really want, or you know that are like going to go fast, and then down to like the things that you're like, okay, well, if I miss out on these, like, it's okay. That's kind of how I would go about it. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If you guys have any additional questions, as always, you guys can reach out to me over on Instagram through the DMs. You can comment down below if you'd like as well. And I will be checking very often here and on Instagram. But again, Instagram is a little bit faster, where YouTube I kind of check like once a day, once every 2 days kind of thing. And again, make sure to check the description box, the pinned comments, for any important information that I might get after this video. Happy shopping, you guys. As always, if you guys do want to support me directly, you guys can use the code GABS at checkout. I'll also have my direct link that you guys can use to support me as well, but I do advise that just in case things happen and you click around here, there, and everywhere, that you guys do use the code GABS at checkout as well. I do make a small commission when you guys do make the effort to put the code in, so please make sure to let me know so I can personally thank you guys, because like I said, you guys don't get a discount or anything, and you guys are taking those few seconds to enter that code for me, and so I want to make sure that I thank you guys. If you guys found this video helpful at all, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with anybody that you know that might need that extra detail that I provide. I know I've been recently getting some comments that my videos are very long, but if you guys have watched my videos before, you know that I'm all about really helping you guys decide and narrow it down, and not just showing you guys the pieces. I want to give you guys just as much guidance as possible to make your guys' shopping experience as easy as possible. That is everything. Thank you guys for spending the time with me. Happy shopping. I can't wait to see what everyone gets, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!